Valley's 1230 KXO El Centro.
I'm Omar East with NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Week 2 of the preseason came to a close Monday night after the Jets scored twice in the second half in a comeback victory, beating the Falcons 24-16. Falcons quarterback Marcus Mariota looking sharp, throwing for 132 yards and a score, including a 52-yard toss to Kyle Pitts on the opening drive. Tom Brady returning to the practice field for the first time since August 11th. The star quarterback had been absent from team activities over the last 11 days due to personal reasons. In Carolina, Matt Rule has named Baker Mayfield as the team's starting quarterback to open the 2022 season. Mayfield will face off against his former team, the Browns, in Week 1. And NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport has reported that Kayvon Thibodeau is expected to miss 3 weeks with a grade 2 sprained MCL. There is hope for a Week 1 return after avoiding any major structural damage. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Love and Light Wellness Spa, how can I help you today?
Hi there. I'd like to make an appointment for next week.
Excellent. Does Tuesday 9 a.m. work?
Ooh, mornings are when I go to Taco Bell to get my bacon breakfast quesadilla.
Okay.
Yeah, I really don't like missing out on those fluffy eggs and crispy bacon covered in melty cheeses.
Oh, I understand. Let's see what I have in the afternoon.
Namaste.
Try the bacon breakfast quesadilla, only at Taco Bell. Limited participating U.S. Taco Bell locations near you during breakfast hours only, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Contact local store for hours of participation, which vary.
If you want to start the semester strong, Staples has you covered.
A gaming chair for my dorm. I mean, a desk chair for studying.
Staples has you covered.
A better way to organize my stuff instead of using milk crates.
A desk lamp to help me pull all-nighters.
Staples has you covered with remote workspace solutions. And now get 25% off desks, filing and storage solutions, lighting and decor with the purchase of any chair. Explore solutions for your remote workspace at Staples, the working and learning store. Ends 9/24, in-store only.
Well, it's another beautiful day in my neighborhood. It's a Tuesday, 23rd day of August, 2022. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
Okay.
What?
Well, I'm just trying to do the math. That's why I took my shoes off. 23rd of August.
Right.
And as I have said before, my theory is about the middle of September, we start getting the west winds in the evening, and the evenings cool off, and it dries out a bit, right?
Right. It can.
Yeah.
It can.
So I'm just trying to do the math and figure out how many more sleeps we have before that happens.
You know, if we knew that, boy.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably have to ask Bruce Kuhn. He's pretty good about that.
The weatherman, yeah.
Yeah.
He never struck me as a weatherman, but, Bruce, there might be hope for you.
I think what it is he gets a feeling in the corns on his left foot.
He gets a feeling. I got a feeling.
I got a feeling, yes.
All right. I think that's probably it.
Okay. Anyway, all sorts of things happening. School is in session
just
all
about
over the valley.
Aren't there a few, though, that are still lagging behind?
I don't think so. I think everybody's pretty much in school.
Okay. Could be.
I do know my granddaughter is back in class at University of Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Her final semester.
Yeah, that's the way it usually works.
Yeah.
So she'll be done. Valor is 5th grade this year.
Already?
Yes, already.
Oh, boy. They grow up, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, and he seems to be taking after his pop.
Yeah. You mean vertically? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. So, that...
Yes, you're right.
Okay, is he playing football this year?
He is.
Okay.
Yeah, he's playing football.
He strikes me as being a defensive end.
Well, defense is close. They have him. He's playing a safety.
Okay.
And he likes it. They check around at first with kids, as you know, and find out what their real aptitude or attitude is about what they're really interested, what position to play. And I think they might have something there. Who knows?
Okay. You ready for birthdays?
Birthdays. We have some.
Okay, actor Vera Miles, 92. I Dream of Jeannie. Barbara Eden is 91. Satirist Mark Russell, 90. Actor Richard Sanders, Les Nessman from WKRP in Cincinnati is 82. I worked with a guy in Riverside that it was so much Les Nessman. I mean, his personality and his delivery, it was, I would laugh every time that Russ went into the news.
Well, maybe he was Les.
He could have been. Yeah. Actor Shelley Long is 73. Singer, actor Rick Springfield, 73. Actor, producer Mark Hudson, 71. Actor Skip Sudduth is 66. Actor Jay Moore, 52. Actor Ray Park, 48. Actor Scott Kahn is 46. Actor Joanna Froggatt is 42. Actor Jamie Lee Kirchner, 41. Actor Kimberly Matula is 34. And we've got local birthdays coming up. The Imperial Tigers are on the air. Tiger football with Mickey Dale and George Grahava on the KXO website, kxoradio.com. Tune in. Tiger football brought to you by
the Imperial Quarterback Club, El Serape Restaurant in Imperial, and Southwest Security.
And we've got a special treat for you this week. Mickey and George will be on AM 1230 and on the KXO website, as John Driffel and I will be working Thursday night for Vincent Memorial and Southwest High School. I won't. Okay, here's birthdays. We have happy birthday wishes going out to Julie Vargas, Felipe Guzman, Osvaldo Armenta, Connie Cosio, Pancho Perdomo, Carrie Farrar, Grace Gallardo, Geneva Matus, Cecilia Jantz, Kaylee Garcia, Jesse Hernandez, Patty De La Rosa, Tony Marquez, Sergio Acosta, Mary Castro, Gary Pavo, Crystal Hefo, Jessica Rubio, and happy birthday, Marilyn Stevens from KXO. And in the news, I don't know if you're following NASA's Curiosity rover on Mars, but the rover has a Twitter account and is tweeting daily updates. Mars and Twitter, two places the rover has not found intelligent life.
Yeah. Well,
oh, boy.
That's kind of a stretch anyway. Intelligent life.
Yes. Okay. Glued to the screen, waiting for the next tweet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And all sorts of other things going on. We mentioned school in session, drive with care.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
A lot of kids back there, and you have to get used to that.
Well, the kids aren't going to get used to you. You've got to get used to them.
That's right.
Pretty much. Okay, we've got news. Are you ready?
We're ready.
It's a look at World in California news headlines right now, and it is brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. Former President Trump's taking his first legal action to challenge the FBI's search at Mar-a-Lago. CBS's Robert Costa from West Palm Beach.
It claims he is the front runner for the Republican nomination in 2024 and cast the investigation in political terms. The Justice Department's response, this is not political.
It also asked for third-party review of the documents taken. Florida Congressman Charlie Crist and State Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Friedman, both Democrats, vying for the chance to challenge Ron DeSantis in November. CBS's Aaron Navarro on today's primary race.
Last month, in their only debate, Crist and Fried were united in taking shots against Governor DeSantis and what they see as his higher political ambitions.
At least one death, a driver submerged in her car, blamed on flooding triggered by near-record rainfall in and around Dallas. Brittany Taylor lost most of the contents of her apartment.
Water was rushing in through the front door.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news: Governor Gavin Newsom vetoes legislation would have set up sites in Los Angeles, Oakland, and San Francisco where drug users could legally inject under supervision. The governor saying the measure would have brought about a world of unintended consequences. Loyola Law School professor Jessica Levinson.
There's such a heavy political downside to a bill like this. There isn't a big constituency, I think, that's in support of this or vehemently in support of it.
Opponents saying the move would have condoned dangerous drug use. 8 officers of the Antioch Police Department are the focus of a federal investigation. The city's mayor is Lamar Thorpe.
If this process reveals any criminal wrongdoing, the sooner we can root out officers that should not be wearing the badge, it will be better for our city.
Thorpe saying the 8 patrol officers are currently the focus of an FBI and county DA's investigation. He did not say what they're suspected of doing. Police in Oakland investigating a possible sex act between 2 fans at Sunday's A's game. 2 reportedly accused of performing the act in the upper deck of Ring Central Coliseum. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal, the sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on the roads that unite us. With nearly 6,000 stores and over 17,000 auto care centers, Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to keep you firing on all cylinders.
Hey, I'm Jackie, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the chicken. It is golden brown, so juicy, so delicious. It's the perfect savory start to my day.
Hey, I'm Matt, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit is the freshly baked, flaky, buttery biscuit. When I take a bite, it's kind of like, crispy, soft, crispy. Crispy outside, soft interior, crispy chicken. There's really nothing like it.
Start your day with the Chick-fil-A chicken biscuit, available on the Chick-fil-A app. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
California headline.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Quick Lane. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, county supervisors will hold 2 meetings today. The meetings will be one right after the other. The first meeting is the regular weekly board meeting. It will begin at 10 a.m. with special presentations. The board will recognize Rosa Stoto, Office Supervisor 2 for Planning and Building, as the July Employee of the Month. There will be employee milestone recognitions and recognition of retirees for the month of August. Jörg Huberger, director of the local Agency Formation Commission, will make a presentation regarding a study on the Imperial Irrigation District as proposed by AB 1021. Jeanette Angulo, director of the Public Health and County Fire Chief Alfredo Estrada Jr., will deliver a presentation regarding heat illness prevention. Register of Voters Lindsay Dale will update the board on the Register of Voters activities, and they will discuss the organizational provider agreement with Winter Haven Incorporated and Behavioral Health for fiscal year 2022 through 2025 in an amount not to exceed $1,680,000. The board will also discuss several issues from the county fire department. The second meeting is a budget hearing and will begin at 1:30 p.m. And the IID board also meets today. Since it's Tuesday, it's a special meeting. It will be held this morning It'll be a special closed session meeting beginning at 8:30. According to the agenda, it will be a conference between the IID Board of Directors and the real property negotiator. They will discuss the terms and conditions of sale for property that would be sold to Hell's Kitchen Geothermal. If any action is taken, it will be announced following the closed session. KXO News Time coming up to 7:43.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers have the best price on name brand tires, guaranteed. We're talking the finest names in tires: Michelin, Pirelli, Dunlap, Bridgestone, Continental, and more. Check the prices, then talk to your Quick Lane service advisor. He will give you the best price, guaranteed. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, and now at the Imperial Valley Mall.
In other local news, General Services Administration is in the local news this morning. Here's George Gale.
They will host a public meeting late this afternoon. It'll be a virtual public meeting. They will discuss Phase 2B of the Kxo Westport. The environmental assessment to be discussed covers the historic Customs House and a temporary pedestrian building. The meeting will be held from 4 to 5 p.m. This afternoon. For details on the meeting, go to the U.S. General Services Administration website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And finally, Salton Sea Authority Board, they are scheduled to meet. The meeting will be held this Thursday, August 25th. It begins at 10 a.m. and it will be held at the Imperial County Board of Supervisors chambers. The meeting can be attended in person or via Zoom. To view the agenda for the meeting, go to SSA Board Meeting, August 25th, 2022. at saltonsea.com/meetings. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, with 3 locations: at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Are you tired of all the clutter and junk in your house, your yard, or your business? I've got your answer. Give All Valley Junk Removal a call at 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. Yes, they'll come by and give you a free estimate on removing your junk. They do it all. Commercial junk removal, tenant cleanouts, storage cleanouts, yard cleanouts, and more. Even heavy objects. All you have to do is call All Valley Junk Removal. 760-623-9499. That's 623-9499. They work 7 days a week to accommodate you. So call All Valley Junk Removal.
And it's page 2 of the local news with weather, all brought to you by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30, and by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, 7 a.m. till 3 p.m.
Well, lots of meetings today. The Calipatria City Council will have one of those meetings. George Gale has more.
It is this evening. The meeting will be a Zoom meeting. Zoom information is available at the city clerk's office. Council will discuss a resolution declaring the need to continue city council meetings via teleconferencing. They will discuss a memorandum of understanding between Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District and the city of Calipatria. The MOU would expire June 30th, 2024. And the council will discuss a resolution amending the contract with CR&R. The amendment would add street sweeping and other benefits to the city, and in addition to the solid waste disposal. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Naming their training center, it happens August 26th. County Sheriff Ray Lou Ellis said the training center will be named the Harold D. Carter Training Center. The late Harold Carter served as County Sheriff Coroner Marshal, was elected from 1999 to 2006. Before that, he served as chief of police in El Centro. He dedicated nearly 40 years in law enforcement profession. Sheriff Luera said naming the training center is a way to honor Sheriff Carter and his years of service. The new center will also introduce the virtual reality de-escalation training simulator. And finally, it's the City of Calexico Recreation Department event. George Gale explains.
It is the Viva Mexico Art Workshop and Art Exhibit, a step-by-step art workshop in which your creation will become part of an art exhibit. All materials will be provided, but spaces are limited. Early registration is encouraged. There are 2 sessions available for 12 to 17-year-olds on Wednesday, August 24th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. Adults and seniors on Thursday, August 25th, 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. It'll be held at the Carmen Durazo Cultural Arts Center on Heffernan in Calexico. To register, go to culturalarts@calexico.ca.gov. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
When you're ready for great home-style cooking, there are 2 locations for the best in the Imperial Valley. Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., featuring delicious breakfast and lunch entrees, including menudo, liver and onions, and meatloaf. The Town Pump in Westmoreland is open Tuesday through Saturday at 4:30 p.m., specializing in delicious prime ribs, steaks, chicken, salmon, and lobster. So for a great dining experience, visit Brownie's Diner, 990 Main Street in Brawley, and the Town Pump in Westmoreland.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, rain chances will increase in the Imperial Valley tomorrow with a more humid air mass in place. A gradual downtrend in storm chances takes place during the latter half of the week and over the weekend. Highs today will be a little warmer than yesterday, then a bit cooler Wednesday. Anticipate highs being a bit below normal the rest of the week before a warming trend begins Monday. 104 our high yesterday, 83 the low. Sunny today with a high near 108. Heat index values as high as 112. East-southeast winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming south. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 84. South-southeast wind 5 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 104. Heat index values as high as 112. South winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 11 a.m. tomorrow. 86 degrees, 72% relative humidity right now. The wind is calm. We have a traffic advisory, an accident, southbound Highway 86, just south of Twin Bridges, single vehicle accident, and emergency responders just now getting on the scene. Page 2 of the local news brought to you by Brownie's Diner in Brawley, open every day, and by the Town Pump in Westmoreland, Imperial Valley's fine dining experience.
It's time to amp up the fun at your San Diego County Ford dealer. The Summer Supercharged Sales event is here. So stop by your San Diego County Ford dealer today and check out great offers on select Ford vehicles. Then discover how Ford can take your summer to a whole new level. We want your trade. Now get 1.9% APR Ford credit financing for 60 months on a 2022 Ford F-150 truck. During the Summer Supercharged Sales event, only at your San Diego County Ford dealers and buyfordnow.com. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 1.9% for 60 at $1,748 per month for $1,000 financed regardless of down payment. Not available on Raptor, Tremor, and Lightning. Residency restrictions apply. Offer ends 8/31/22. See dealer for qualifications and complete details.
And it's sports time. Sports time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. Major League Baseball, an abbreviated schedule. It was the Brewers blanking the Dodgers 4-0. Marlins shut out the Athletics 3-0. Cardinals topped the Cubs 1-0. Rangers nipped the Twins 2-1. Same score, Rays over the Angels 2-1. Yankees won. They beat the Mets 4-2. Phillies over the Reds 4-1. Braves edged the Pirates 2-1. And the Royals ripped the White Sox 6-4. Meanwhile, the New York Yankees are 6-14 in August. And, hey, General Manager Brian Cashman says, hey, I'm right behind my coach, Aaron Boone. Kiss of death, Aaron. You know what happens next.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer's services, visit pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at the NFL. One preseason game last night, and it was the Jets over the Falcons, 24-16. Elsewhere, Tom Brady returned to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers yesterday, ending what has been described as an 11-day prearranged break from training camp for personal reasons. Hey, Tom doesn't need, he doesn't need any training. And Cincinnati Bengals star safety Jesse Bates III returned to the team facility yesterday after missing training camp. He intends to sign a franchise tender, according to ESPN. Baker Mayfield insists this is not a redemption year, but he will make his first start at quarterback for the Carolina Panthers against the team that gave up on him. The Panthers yesterday named Mayfield the starter for the September 11th opener against the Cleveland Browns. And the Raiders plan to release veteran running back Kenyon Drake and absorb a $3.6 million salary cap hit this year, $4.4 million next year. Drake said that general manager Dave Ziegler called him personally to let him know the team was moving on. And we've got high school football this week, double dip on Thursday. John Dreffel and me, we will bring you the Southwest Eagles Vincent Memorial Scots game on AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel. Then on Friday night, Mickey Dale, George Grahava will broadcast the Imperial Tigers game against the West Hills Wolfpack. Pre-game 6:45 on AM 1230. And on the web at kxoradio.com. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometowns. And that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And we've got a look at financial news, a brief look at the weather as well. And we can tell you the outlook for inflation in the global economy hinges in large part on where energy prices head next, which makes recent turbulence in natural gas markets a worrying development. Well, what's happening? European natural gas prices finished at a record on Monday. They remain close to that level today after Russia's Gazprom said it would suspend flows to Germany via the Nord Stream 1 pipeline for 3 days, starting at the end of the month. Meanwhile, Twitter has major security problems that pose a threat to its own users' personal information, to companies' shareholders, to national security, and to democracy. Well, this according to an explosive whistleblower disclosure obtained by CNN and the Washington Post. The disclosure, sent last month to Congress and federal agency, paints a picture of chaotic and reckless environment at a mismanaged company that allows too many of its staff access to the platform's central controls and most sensitive information without adequate oversight. It also alleges that some of the company's senior-most executives have been trying to cover up Twitter's serious vulnerabilities, and that one or more current employees may be working for a foreign intelligence service. So what's happening on Wall Street right now? Kind of a mixed bag. Looking for direction, the Dow down 112 points at 32,955. The S&P 500 off 2 points at 4136. The NASDAQ up 11 points at 12,392. Gold up $14.90 an ounce. Oil up $3.36 a barrel. So where are stocks going? We just kind of have to wait and see what the gnome in Zurich has to say.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been providing private security locally for more than 20 years and have owned Southwest Security for more than 6.5 years. I'm proud to announce that we have over 250 employees working here in Imperial and Coachella Valley. Last year, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. P.O. Box service to you. Also located at Southwest Security at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. If you're in the need for security services, please call us at Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 970-4500.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 108. Heat index values will make it feel as hot as 112. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, then becoming south. Tonight, mostly clear with a low around 84. South-southeast wind 5 to 15 miles an hour, gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high near 104. Heat index values as high as 112. South wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. A 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after 11 a.m. tomorrow. 87 degrees downtown, 72% relative humidity. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil in El Centro.
At Burgers & Beer, our customers are like family. Let's hear what a few of them have to say about us.
They have great weekday specials.
I like the friendly environment, the friendly staff, the cold beer, and the best weeks in town.
Burgers & Beer, what I like about Burgers & Beer, the menu, everything on the menu is great. I'm working my way through the menu. My favorite thing right now is the grilled tuna chipotle sandwich. That's what I had yesterday, and it was delicious.
So come and see us and find out for yourself at Burgers & Beer.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro on AM 1230. KXO.
CBS News brought to you by the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
CBS News on the Hour, presented by Liberty Mutual Insurance.
I'm Steve Kathan. Torrential rain, dangerous flash flooding. It's caused death and destruction in Dallas.
Places in North Texas were swamped after historic rainfall. Up to a foot of rain fell in 24 hours, leading to widespread flooding and hundreds of water rescues. These women had to be rescued from their inundated home and car.
I thought it was going to calm down. The rain kept coming. Not even 5 minutes, just rushing into the house. The fire started floating, so I started, help, please, help. I was crying.
There's the threat of more flash flooding today in areas of Texas, Oklahoma, Louisiana, and Mississippi. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
At least one death is blamed on the weather in North Texas, and at the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport, travel troubles.
Our flight was canceled yesterday. It was canceled this morning, and now we're back again.
One woman remains missing after flooding in Utah's Zion National Park. Forecasters say in spite of all the rain in the Southwest, it only puts a dent in the region's drought. Former President Trump wants a special master or third-party attorney to review the documents that were taken from his Florida home by the FBI. CBS's Robert Costa.
The New York Times reports that since federal agents re-engaged with Trump's legal team this summer and then searched his home, that number has climbed, with more than 300 documents with classified markings obtained by the Justice Department.
It's primary voting day today in Florida and New York, as we hear from CBS's Scott McFarlane.
After a messy and lengthy fight over redistricting here in New York, the parties choose their nominees for Congress, including in New York City, where two powerful veteran U.S. House Democrats, Judiciary Chair Chair Jerry Nadler and Oversight Chair Carolyn Maloney must run against each other. In Florida, Democrats choose their nominees to run against Governor Ron DeSantis and Senator Marco Rubio.
In northern Michigan, an unidentified virus has killed dozens of dogs over the past month. It's similar to a known virus that causes gastrointestinal illness, mostly in puppies. But state veterinarian Nora Wineland says it's believed to be a different and more easily spread strain.
If there's a problem and the strain is not going to be covered by the vaccine, then looking at the virus's genetics will help us understand that, and then an update to the vaccine would, of course, be needed.
Washington Post reports a former head of security at Twitter has filed whistleblower complaints with federal officials, alleging that the company misled regulators about its cybersecurity defenses and its problems with fake accounts. Wall Street right now, another down day. The Dow is off 164 points. The Nasdaq's down 13. The S&P is off 9. This is CBS News.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance, so you only pay for what you need. Visit libertymutual.com to learn more.
Do you owe the IRS $8,000 or more? You need an ally, fast. Ally's tax relief negotiators can protect you from all IRS collections. But have you called them today? Call Ally's Tax Relief today for a free consultation. Call 800-957-0325.
Would you like a cleaning product that can be used in the garage, the laundry, and the kitchen, and save space in your cabinet? Hi, I'm Bruce Fabrizio, inventor of Simple Green. To learn more, visit us at simplegreen.com.
They say to never mess with the classics, but Panera did just that and more with our new Chef's Chicken Sandwiches. By using pan-seared chicken, our secret garlic aioli recipe, Parmesan crisps, and pickle chips, all on a buttery brioche roll. Because if no one messed with the classics, you'd never have a chicken sandwich this good. New Chef's Chicken Sandwiches from Panera. Only $1 delivery fee when you order on our app. Restrictions apply. For details, visit PaneraBread.com/delivery info.
New findings indicate a healthy heart could be linked to a healthy brain.
British researchers carried out scans on 500 adults aged 69 to 71 to assess the size of their brains and detect any blood vessel damage. They then compared the results with heart health tests conducted on the same people when they were 36. They found those who had shown the lowest risk of heart disease in their 30s were entering their 70s with bigger, healthier brains, and hence with higher mental sharpness and a lower risk of dementia. Vicky Barker, CBS News, London.
It's a day of pageantry in Brazil as the embalmed heart of the emperor who declared Brazil's independence has returned to the South American nation for ceremonies worthy of a living head of state. The heart of Pedro I is contained in an ornate golden container that arrived from Portugal on an Air Force plane. Brazil celebrates its bicentennial next month. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
Imperial Valley Business Resource Center is a one-stop shop for business development. We provide a complete roadmap to success for startups, entrepreneurs, and small to medium-sized businesses. Our in-house services include startup assistance, workforce development, manufacturing assistance, site selection, access to capital, accounting, cash flow management, permitting assistance, government contracting, international trade, incentive analysis, and more. Contact IVBRC today at 760-353-8332 or visit ivbrc.org to get started.
CBS News, a service of the Imperial Valley Economic Development Corporation. It's all here.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
He's a radio announcer here, isn't he?
AM 1230.
Yeah, that's right. Have you heard his morning show, Wake Up with Phlegm?
KXO.
1230.